Hello, this is Grandma 2, and I'm back to Let's Play Mass Effect 3. And this is gonna be my last Let's Play of the Mass Effect 3. Um, yeah. And it's of course gonna be the DLC. Why you may ask? I mean, I still didn't do the Extended Cut DLC. Well, here's a reason. It sucks. I mean, I told her I had to go through the really shitty, shitty final mission, but also had to still get through the really shitty ending. It's polished, it's better, but it's still shit. So I won't bother with it. So Citadel DLC is gonna be my final Let's Play. So yeah. Uh, and it's for the best because better I should end this Let's Play on a good note. Because as much as I love the Mass Effect 20 Omega DLC and other through the Let's Play, I still love this franchise, so let's end it on a good note with a good DLC. It still has problems, but its positives overshadow the negatives. Well, let's go to per person apartment.
I've got Admiral Anderson on the QEC. Passing him through to you now.
Shepard.
Yo!
Admiral, how are you holding up?
Day by day, Commander.
Yeah. Hackett sent me a message about this apartment.
I want you to have it. Take it off my hands.
Are you serious?
You need a place that's yours. Somewhere to recharge. Clear your head. Haley wanted us to settle down there. Thing is, the longer I'm on Earth, the less I want to leave. And I want as few loose ends out there as possible. Like I said, you'd be doing me a favor.
It's too generous. Besides, you'll be back here once the war's over.
I doubt it. Even assuming we survive this, it'll take years to rebuild things here. Please, Commander. Don't make me beg.
All right. Consider it done.
What?
I appreciate it. And make yourself at home, damn it. It's yours now.
I'm sure I can manage.
Okay, good. Been meaning to do that for a while. I'll talk to you soon.
For shame, I wanted him to beg.
So long, Admiral.
Anderson out.
Well, let's explore the apartment. Wow. Oh, it closed down. That I didn't notice. Let's see, notes on Darcy biography, relationships.
You never asked me about this, but my wife just called. My ex-wife. Nobody likes to talk about the toll that long months apart can have on military relationships. She wasn't military. She couldn't handle it. But it's not even about military and non-military, damn it. It's space flight. Space flight. Finding the mass relays, miracles of engineering. Human imagination rising to meet our desires. We pay a price for that curiosity, that drive. Our relationships suffer. People we love suffer. But that's reality. And it's worth the cost. I must have thought it was. I guess I still do. In the end, you just have to hope you made the right choices.
Well, at least it made it canon that he had a wife, because there was like an issue does Anis have a wife or not, because in the novel, the first novel that Mass Effect came before the game, first one that is, and there was some serious change between the novel and the actual game lore, so there was like a tiny issue with that. So well, now we know Anderson was divorced. Now it's from Anderson biography, Normandy.
The Normandy? A brand new ship. My ship. You don't forget that moment. The first time you're standing there, whole crew looking to you for direction. Unforgettable. I'd led men and women before that. Seen a lot of combat already. Always managed to find my way home in one piece. Do that a few times, you begin to think you know better than the next guy. Maybe you do, I don't know. But if you're lucky, really lucky, you find yourself on a good ship, in front of a good crew. A crew you can trust with your life. Gifted. Disciplined. Brave. All of them. Eager to set sail into the endless black ocean. I still remember my XO asking what my orders were. Shepard, I said, let's see what we can find.
Well, we find a lot, that's for sure. Wait a second. Okay, you can repeat that. Okay. Stereo controls. Nah. Let's do different music. Other music. Okay, this is slightly better. I'll go with that one. Man, this is a really nice crib you have there, Anderson. Now, the N7.
Embarrassing moments? I've got more of those than anyone will ever know. Only way to learn something. But if I had to pick one to share, I had just gotten promoted to N7. Full of myself, king of the castle. Found myself buying drinks for undesirables in some rundown bar in the wards. They toasted my recent promotion. Hell, they would have toasted Batarian slavers if it had got them more drinks. About the time my money ran out, my new friends turned on me. I was outnumbered. Things didn't look good. My plan to get out of there involved lots of punching. Well, that worked for a while. Then a table hit me. Or I fell down. When I came to, I saw a Solarian putting the rest of the troublemakers down. A Solarian? Moved like a damn cat, I swear. When everybody was out cold. Or running. He walked over and helped me up. N7 he asked. Yes, sir, I replied. He looked over my collection of unconscious friends, nodding. Not bad, human, he said. They walked away. I had met my first Spectre. Learned an important lesson that day. No matter how good you think you are, there's always somebody quicker, faster, and a hell of a lot smarter than you just around the corner. That little lesson's kept me alive more than once since then.
Very good. Something I just noticing like these lighting effect here, all the neon lights. It's kinda goes pretty naturally when through the Shepard's shoulder. And I'm just fascinated by it that they actually made that work proper, and not have like flares go through your body. Just really something with a tiny thing, but yeah. And there's other Alliance News Network interview.
A few months ago, I had a chance to sit down with one of Earth's most decorated soldiers, Admiral David Anderson. He was kind enough to answer my questions and talk about his career. Today, the Admiral is on Earth, leading the defense of our home against the Reapers. We have no communication with him or any soldiers on Earth, but we can't forget what they're doing for us. Tonight's show is finished when the Reapers invaded. We can only hope that the Admiral and the soldiers under his command survive to tell us the rest of their stories. I'm Kalisa Al-Jalani. Thank you for watching.
I'm still shocked that's Kalisa Al-Jalani. Also, that Earth was mirrored, I guess. I mean, it's not only already wrongly, but also continents are pretty much, you know, on the wrong side too. That's weird. Also, just noticed, hair doesn't make shadows in this game. Wow, he looks so fucking bored in the shadow. Oh, that's pretty silly. Okay, let's another interview. Yeah, not talk much, but just enjoy the biographies.
No, it's fine. I got a few minutes. First contact war? Yeah. I was there. My first real combat. First for a lot of us. I remember one night early in the war. Strapped to my seat as our transport approached the LZ. Everyone was dead silent. Just the sound of breathing. Good men. I trained with all of them. We were always joking and horsing around, but not this time. Just the rattle of the shuttle. And that heavy breathing. Everyone was thinking the same thing. We're off to fight alien invaders. Aliens. Think about that. We all grew up wondering what was out there. If we were alone in the universe. Now we knew. We weren't alone. And we were in trouble. So there we were. About to face an enemy as different and unknown as we could imagine. I knew I had to say something, keep the men relaxed. So I turned to the soldier beside me, Hendricks, I think, and asked him how his mother was doing. Fine, he said. Why? Because I heard your mama so ugly the Marines thought she was a Turian. Almost shot her. I got a few smiles. Then Hendricks turned to me and said, Hell, Anderson, I heard it was a picture of your mama that started this goddamn war in the first place. Scared the Turians shitless. Everyone had a good laugh at that. And the boys fought great that night. Sometimes that's all it takes. A joke, a pat on the back. Just a little reminder that everything's gonna be okay.
Oh god, that was really great. Your mama jokes. And listening.
What was I talking about? Early days, right? People ask why I joined the military. Everyone talks about honor, duty, sure. But that's never the whole truth. It's 100 little things that add up to commitment. I joined because of a dog. Yeah, a dog. This patchy, mean son of a bitch that used to bark at me every day on my way to school. He'd snarl and I'd start running. Scared the hell out of me. I was just a kid. I remember being in a bad mood one morning. Angry, I can't recall why. When that dog started in on me, I snapped. Started barking right back. We both kept at it until we had nothing left. Dog never bothered me again. Why'd I join the military? Sometimes you just gotta howl to make things right.
Got the logs. I can't say anything about that until later. Okay, I won't read the messages just yet. Let's go upstairs. Wait. Still can go in here. Oh look, no. I didn't notice that before. Normally there's a run here. Huh. I missed quite a lot of stuff on first run. Well, let's talk about me. Because I'm the most important.
Sure, I can talk about Commander Shepard. Big topic. There's been a lot written about the Commander, but most of it isn't true. People are quick to judge. They don't know the whole story. I don't even know the whole story. But I know the man. Worked with him. Fought with him. Trust him with my life. Shepard's had some rough patches. Who of us hasn't? He's been forced to fight a lot of battles alone.
Of course. Shepard is a giant Mary Sue. I don't know how's the male equivalent for that, but I guess Shepard can be a shit, so let's go with Mary Sue. God damn it. I really wanted. Never mind. Not gonna complain. I'd rather have fun. Still.
Okay. I have your new questions here. As a leader, do I ever feel that the ends justify the means? Spirit of law over word of law. I'm not going to touch that with a 10-foot pole, but I think I know what you're after. You're referring to the way I, arranged to have the Normandy released to Commander Shepard before the Battle of the Citadel. I'm not sure how valuable hindsight is to the military. Obviously, it worked out for the best. Without the Normandy and Commander Shepard free to do what they needed to do, what we needed them to do, Saren might have taken the Citadel. I think it's clear what a different galaxy this would be if that had happened. I did what I had to. If I had been wrong, I would have gladly accepted the repercussions. The real trick is never being wrong. If you're looking for more action and less philosophy in these notes, let me know.
Well. Yeah, ends don't justify the means. Really big philosophical problem. A moral issue. An ethical issue. Well. What's in this? Normandy one.
You asked me to talk about the SSV Normandy. The Normandy SR-1. As commander of the Tokyo, I was consulted on the Normandy's design. And on board for her initial training exercises. The average person probably doesn't know that the Normandy was a joint project with the Taurians. Acting CO, Eli Xander, was no diplomat. She ran out of patience with Taurian posturing and politicking during construction. The chief architect of the Drive Corps, Octavio Tatum, and his team of Taurian engineers were in the CIC for final training exercises. Tempers flared when Xander pushed the limits of the stealth system, waiting to vent the IES well past what Tatum was comfortable with. I tried to calm the situation, but it still ended with the Taurian scientist in shackles and a human Taurian fistfight in Korra's den later. Funny now, when I first laid eyes on the Normandy, she was the most beautiful thing I'd ever seen. Day after that training run, Admiral Wright found me on the bridge. She's yours, he said. Can't trust her to Xander. Send me a list of crew from the Tokyo you'd like, and prep for your first mission. Short command thanks to Saren. Still, one of the highlights of a long career.
Anderson is actually the most interesting character in this series. And yet, most of the character development came from these audio logs, sadly. Well, from the games at least. Well, he was pretty good in the novel. In that other novel, actually that Deception novel, he was actually also pretty okay. Just that novel is a giant disaster on itself. Hey, jacuzzi, hey. But yeah, oh boy, that Deception. Just remember that right in this Panrokai, this apartment, I don't know where, but the Kai Lang stole like this, like went to, like, I don't know what the hell he was doing in this apartment, but all I know is that he stole Anderson cereals and ate them in his apartment. Also, I think he also stole his teeth, brushed it, yeah. You said that, yeah. And then killed that girl. Oh god, I forgot about. Not really the novels. I mean, Mass Effect novels. Only read the Wikipedia pages on that, and yeah, I never got the opportunity to read them, and not have any more reason to read after the. Never mind. I'm just gonna get. Not just complaining about the underrated stuff with this DLC. Let's go to an experience from the Anderson.
The Turians. Well, I might not always see eye to eye with the politics and the individual, but I have a great respect for the Turian military. Any Alliance soldier lucky enough to take part in their training programs will certainly be better for it. Their precision, skill, and discipline come together in a way that's second to none. Not that I'm faulting our own people or training. It's just that after fighting Turians in the First Contact War, years later, I had the opportunity to observe and train on Palaven. It was a turning point for me. And I would encourage any soldier to try it. It's a unique experience to put yourself in the squad of a Turian commander. My commander was an uncompromising bastard named Bartax Oryx. If you can find him, just ask how the platoon I commanded was trounced in his strategy game. Humbly. But I've used what I learned that day many times. The xenophobes will have their say. But I think it's vital that we do more of this kind of cross-species training. There you go. And if you do find General Oryx, let me know. I owe him money.
The good thing you're going to die and now have to owe him the money. Jackson the General. Their son's gonna die. Childhood now.
Okay. So, Tombstone data. Admiral David Edward Anderson. Not sure why anybody would be interested, but thanks for asking. I was born in London, June 8th, 2137. The last of 3 children born to Ursula and Paul Anderson. A nurse and a flight mechanic, respectively. But that's a little dry. Someone's gonna spice this up, right? Never been much for the spotlight. Anyway, where was I? It was a second marriage for my parents. They were almost 50 by the time they had me. My mother worked shifts, so my father would often take me to the base. While he worked, I watched transport ships and fighters take off. Worked his whole life around space travel, my father. But he never left Earth. Not for a day. He was a good man. But that's just a side note. Don't put that in. Who is it, Keeley? Yes, I need to take that. I hope this is what you're after. I'll get to the more interesting N7 stuff next time.
Well, it got into it anyway. Huh? Oh well. That's all the measure, I think.